Hello everyone, my name is Jagoman and welcome back to another redstone video, and in this video I'm going to be attempting to build a 2x2 not a 2x2 piston door, a flying 2x2 piston door. This is going to be pretty interesting, but I actually have no idea if it's going to work, so let's just start. So to start, we just need to make a 2x2 piston door that doesn't have any redstone in it necessarily, so that it can actually be moved around. And so this is what I've created. I just needed to use blocks that were movable that I could power with just my hand like this. And as you can see, the door does work and it makes a little bit of noise, which is fine. That's fine with me because it works. And now what I need to do is be able to make a flying machine that moves everything along, which shouldn't be too hard. Here is the piston layout. We will need to move all of the necessary blocks, and that shouldn't be too hard to just connect up. Actually, that was actually a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be, but I put in some other pistons for the flying machine, and this thing has actually been pretty thin so far. I actually think I'm going to keep it as a 2 wide thing here. So the next thing we need to do is just make the, actually, we might not be able to, oh yeah, actually I think we can. So the next thing we need to do is do a little bit of the flying machine here. Or I suppose not a little bit, probably all of it. I think this flying machine here should be long enough for it to push the entire thing. And I don't believe that anything should be messed up. The only problem we'll have to fix now, most likely, is the door getting messed up. Also, I think the best way to stop it, yeah, is to put like a block of like obsidian right here or something, or just somewhere in the middle of the flying machine, so that it comes back and hits right here, so that the whole thing stops, and then I have time to actually open the door. So I won't obviously be able to open the door while it's moving. That would be awesome, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. But I should be able to open it when it's stopped. And it should be, yeah, I should be able to stop it by just putting an obsidian in front of this thing here so it can't pull it. Okay, that sounds good. I guess we should probably test it before we figure out what's wrong with the door. So I guess we'll grab an obsidian quick and then go ahead and set the thing off by powering this piston, which is sticky, yes. Okay, go ahead and blast at the... no. Okay, I do believe I've fixed some of the major problems that were happening, so then when the whole thing moves forward, these pistons here should grab these pistons when they move that way and pull them back into place. That should work. Okay, good. And then I think that's actually it, because when the whole thing moves, these two pistons should fire once and spit the door back into place. And as you can see, the door still does work. It works perfectly fine. And then I also barred the door open with some trapdoors so that the glass can't fold inwards and break itself. So that's good, and I think the whole thing's ready to go. I'm just going to make a backup quit just to make sure. Okay, let's go ahead and try it now. I mean, no, oh, you know what? These pistons are firing twice, aren't they? Okay, let's quick stop it with some obsidian. And as you can see, when I put the obsidian here, if I did that correctly, yes, the whole thing stops. But these are firing twice, which isn't good. But I don't know why. Yes, we've done it, everyone. Alright, so as you can see, we have our door here, and if we click this, we would click the note block to open it. As you can see, it does open, and in sync, may I say. That's pretty impressive. And it gets higher with every time you click the button, or the note block, or whatever it is. But then, anyways, if you start the flying machine, now I am telling you beforehand, it does look kind of weird, but it puts the door back in place just in time before it will stop. So as you can see, if I stop it right here, it will stop moving, and then you can click the note block and open the door again. So there we have a movable door, which honestly never thought I'd create before. I think we can just replace these now that we know it works and we don't have to figure out what the heck it's doing. So if we go ahead and start this again, we can see the full working door. Ah, look at that, that's gorgeous. I mean, I guess you could technically get through it while it's moving. I guess that is a possibility, but not a nice thought. But I mean, yeah, there it is. It's closed when it stops moving, and then when you click this, you can open and close it again. Now, I think, I'm gonna make a backup, but I think you might be able to continue moving it even if it's open. I think I should be able to do that. There we have, the door is open. I've made my backup, and now let's see if it works. I mean, yeah, I guess it just shuts again, so that's fine, I guess. Well, that's cool. So even if you leave the door open, you can still start moving it, which is cool. And then, yeah, it's closed, and then you can still open it. So look at that. That's pretty cool. Anyways, that is it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, leave a like down below, and if you really enjoyed it, then consider subscribing, because that would help out a lot. But yeah, I'll see you next time.